Welcome to Troy, Michigan. This is a dynamic city steeped in history and cultural heritage, one of my favorite cities around actually. Founded in the early 19th century, Troy transformed from a farming community to a bustling city that is now home to over 83,000 residents. Locally, Troy is an ideal place to live. It's just 22 miles from downtown Detroit, 40 miles to the Metro Airport, 12 miles from the Warren Tech Center, and a 45-mile drive to the Milford Proving Grounds. You've also got downtown Rochester just 6 miles to the north, and every year they do a fantastic Christmas light show. And to the south, you've got downtown Royal Oak, which is a bit of a younger downtown with great food and walkability. And to the west, you've got downtown Birmingham with its upscale shops and restaurants. Don't forget, when you're in Birmingham, scope out Tallulah for the best oysters in Metro Detroit. Hands down, guaranteed. Tell them you know me. Troy offers diverse housing options from modern apartments to charming suburban homes. The average home sales price right now is around $365,000. Some of the most popular neighborhoods include Somerset North with 142 homes built between 1991 and 1995. Though it was built in the 1990s, people have updated their homes nicely for the most part, and right now homes in Somerset North range in price between $750,000 and $1.1 million and between 3,200 and 4,500 square feet. Now the Beach Forest neighborhood has larger wooded lots, and it is actually my favorite neighborhood in Troy. Homes currently range from $800,000 to $1.4 million, and some are as large as 5,500 square feet. Check out this one over on Haverford that just sold for just over $1 million. This one on Green Hill they did a great job on. Check out the living room, the kitchen, and that pool. I want to be in that pool. The city prides itself on the exceptional Troy School District, consistently ranking high on both the state and national levels. Now check this out. Niche.com has Troy schools rated A+ across the board in all categories and the number 2 district in the state of Michigan. Greatschools.org has Troy at a 10 out of 10 for the high school and 9s for every other school. U.S. News rates the Troy School District 98.5 out of 100, with Troy High School being the 277th best school in the entire nation. School Digger gives the Troy School District 5 out of 5 stars, and Public School Review gives the entire district an A+. High marks across the board for Troy schools. Per the FBI, Troy is one of Michigan's safest cities, boasting a crime rate much lower than the national average. Specifically for assaults, there are 71 assaults per 100,000 people living in the city versus the national average, 282, which is 4 times higher than Troy. For burglary, Troy has a rate of 63 per 100,000 people versus the national average, which is 8 times higher at 500 per 100,000. As far as the cost of living in Troy, it's higher than the average of Michigan, but it's approximately the same as the national average. Housing is typically the largest component of cost of living, and notably, Troy is higher as compared to the rest of Michigan. The median home cost in Troy is $419,000 versus the Michigan median at $285,000. So it is a lot higher. However, when compared to other cities nationwide, Troy is still below the national average of $497,000. The other part of cost of living that's higher in Troy is the need to have a car. There's no walkable downtown, so you're driving to get groceries, and with the average commute time to work for a Troy resident at 21 minutes. Now, there's no real public transit available inside the city of Troy. There is a public bus system, the smart buses. However, I would not count on it personally. Groceries and utilities are all at the national average, so no gain or loss there. Now let's talk about the stuff in Troy for families and people to do, like the fun stuff. There's the Troy Museum and Historic Village, which is a must visit for history buffs. This museum and recreated village offers a glimpse into life in the 19th century when the settlers had first gotten there. There's the Somerset Collection. If you're into shopping, you cannot miss this upscale shopping mall with a wide selection of high-end brands and dining options like Capitol Grill. Also, it's the largest private-owned mall in the United States. There's the Troy Family Aquatic Center, which is a great place for family fun, especially in the summer, with water slides and a splash pad and a picnic area. There's the Airtime Trampoline and Game Park, which is an indoor trampoline park, which is great for kids and adults alike. There's the MJR Theater for movie lovers, great sound, and the latest films. Getting into the park system, Troy has over 900 acres of parkland across multiple city parks, each with its own unique features and amenities. There's the Stage Nature Center for outdoor lovers. This 100-acre nature preserve offers hiking trails and nature programs and a chance to spot deer and foxes and birds and more. The center hosts special events throughout the year, like the Maple Syrup Time event in March, where visitors can learn about the process of turning sap into maple syrup. There's Bolin Park, which is a local favorite. This park features tennis courts, soccer fields, and plenty of green space for picnic or relaxing. There's Raintree Park, which is a beautiful local park with walking trails, playgrounds, soccer fields, and picnic area. Firefighters Park with 96 acres of trails, picnic shelters, and a disc golf course. Troy is also known for its vibrant family-forward community and has tons of annual fairs and festivals throughout the year. My favorites are the Troy Family Days. This is a big multi-day event held annually in September, which has a carnival, live entertainment, fireworks, a circus, and more. There are also plenty of food vendors and a beer tent. There's a Troy Summer Sensation concert Concert Series, which is a summer concert series featuring live music performances over at Bowling Park. The event's free and invites the community members to enjoy good music in a picnic-style setting. There's Troy Restaurant Week, which is an annual event usually held in August with a variety of restaurants in Troy participating, offering special menus and pricing for people to experience the diverse culinary scene in Troy. There's the holiday tree lighting ceremony in December. The city holds its annual tree lighting ceremony, often with a visit from Santa, carolers, and of course hot chocolate. There's the Troy Farmers Market. Although not a fair or a festival, the Farmers Market is a popular recurring event from June to October where you can find locally sourced produce, artisanal goods, handmade crafts. Next up, we're going to talk about the food because Troy's really come into its own for restaurants over the last 5 or 6 years as well. There's the Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, renowned for its prime steak selection and elegant atmosphere. The Capitol Grill, which has a fine dining menu of steaks, seafood, and extensive wine list. The Lebanese Grill, which serves Middle Eastern cuisine in a cozy, family-friendly setting. And Eddie V's, which has a great selection of both seafood and steak. But when you go there, you have to get the crab cakes 100% and the banana foster. I feel very strongly about this, by the way. You have Ocean Prime, which is an award-winning restaurant for its seafood, steaks, and cocktails. You have Shields Restaurant and Bar Pizzeria. This local gem is beloved for its Detroit-style deep dish pizza. You have Manjin Lu, which offers a vast menu of Asian cuisine, including sushi, Chinese, and Thai. And I cannot skip the iconic Alibi Lounge. And these guys know pizza. Okay, so this is my go-to from the Alibi. This is what I order every time I'm there. Number 1, French onion soup. Seriously, just get it. Trust me on it. Even if you marginally like French onion soup, you're gonna love this. Second, I get 1 piece of fish, like fish and chips fish, but I don't get the whole order. I just get 1 piece, right? Because that's just enough for me. And then I get myself a whole ass pizza. Now get it with extra sauce and be sure to ask for fresh mushrooms if you like mushrooms on your pizza. They will actually chop the mushrooms right there as they're making your pizza. Seriously, best pizza in the area. Now let's talk about employment in Troy. Now, Troy is heavily tied to automotive, financial services, and information technology. The average income in Troy is about $101,000. And let's look at some of the city's biggest employers. You've got Flagstar Bank. Flagstar Bank is one of the largest residential mortgage servicers and originators in the United States. The company's U.S. headquarters is in Troy. Next up, you've got Magna International. This is a Canadian-based automotive supplier with a significant presence in Troy with several divisions located here. There's Kelly Services, which is a part-time staffing agency that has its global headquarters again here in Troy, employing a large number of individuals in the area. There's Meritor, a leading global supplier of drivetrain, mobility, braking, and aftermarket solutions for commercial vehicle and industrial markets. Its headquarters are also based in Troy. There's Altair Engineering, a product design and development engineering software and cloud computing software company, also headquartered in Troy. There's PNC Financial Services. Although headquartered in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, PNC has a significant presence in Troy with operations employing a ton of residents. There's Aptiv, an auto parts company with its operational headquarters in Troy, which contributes a significant number of jobs to the area. Now, part of the draw for Troy families to move here is a proximity to a ton of family fun events that are not necessarily in Troy, but close by. Just 9 miles away is the Detroit Zoo, which is located in Royal Oak. The Detroit Zoo is home to over 2,000 animals from around the world. 10 miles away is the Cranbrook Science Museum. The Science Museum has a planetarium, observatory, and various interactive science exhibits. 15 miles away is the Sea Life Michigan Aquarium. Located in Auburn Hills, the aquarium has an ocean tunnel, interactive touch pools, and thousands of sea creatures. 20 miles away is the DIA, the Detroit Institute of Arts. It's one of the top art museums in the country. The DIA offers family-friendly events and workshops. 26 miles away, you've got the Henry Ford Museum and Greenfield Village. You can explore America's traditions of ingenuity, resourcefulness, and innovation. 15 miles away at Great Lakes Crossing is Legoland Discovery Center in Auburn Hills. This Lego-themed indoor playground is perfect for kids age around 3 to 10. And then 8 miles away, one of my favorites, is the Tree Runner Adventure Park in Rochester. It's an aerial adventure park with climbing and zip lining and obstacle courses for different age groups. 6 miles away, and this is taking me back to when I was a kid, is Marvelous Marvin's Mechanical Museum. Based in Farmington Hills, this quirky museum is filled with vintage coin-operated machines and some very unique collectibles. So Troy is definitely the bee's knees, and there are a ton of reasons why it's so popular. When you're ready to start your home search in or around Troy, I'd love to help you find your next home. Give me a call, shoot me a text, shoot me an email. I'd be honored to interview for the job of being your real estate agent. Thank you again, and see you on the next video.